So Cal, you say you had a squad out there. You came in with Marshawn was in your class.
Marshawn, Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback when I was there my freshman year. We had Lavelle Hawkins would eventually come in, who came in transfer from LSU.
Yeah.
Who else did we have there? Cameron Jordan would eventually come. Yeah, we had Thomas Deku, who was a safety. Craig
Deku was there
Stevens.
too?
Yep. We had a number. And then as far as the running backs, I mean, me, Marshawn, then Javit came.
Yep.
He looked wild then.
Oh, yeah. So just think about this kid from the Bible Belt in Texas and in Florida coming into Berkeley, California. If you don't know Bay Area, just like the vibe and like the aesthetics of the Bay, it's different. It's like culturally, like it's not California, like how you see it. It's not LA. These are two different, SoCal and NoCal are two different places.
Mm-hmm.
So to think about people walking around 90 degrees outside with peacoats on, trench coats on, and going to like my first house party out there as a freshman, and people are just like, it's like they fighting on the dance floor. Like they just like mad aggressive on the floor. I'm just like, man, I don't know. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Like I grew up, it was Trick Daddy and in the South of Florida, and it was Mike Jones.
Yeah.
You know,
Mike Jones.
281-330.
So to hear somebody Keep the Sneak and, you know.
Oh, yeah, they were going nuts.
E40 and all these folks, I was like, there's a whole different culture shift. But I always say, like, man, I was born in Florida and in Texas, but the Bay raised me. Like I became a man in the Bay. It was just like it's like a melting pot of all different cultures, like all different ethnicities that people I had never even met before and imagined meeting before I met there. And eventually meeting my wife there on campus. But it was an incredible experience there. But battling against some really competitive guys, again, Marshawn Lynch, who was number 2 running back, I think, coming out. I think Adrian Peterson was number 1. Marshawn Lynch was number 2 in high school at the time.
Yeah.
And so I was just fighting to make sure that I got my shine in. So my goal was to be a true freshman when I got there. I was like, man, I don't care what everybody else is doing. I'm going to be playing day one.
Yeah.
And I was able to make room. That's always been my thing. I don't care what the numbers say. I'm going to make room. And I was able to do that.
So I got to ask. Marshawn took the carpool joyride. You was there for that.
I was there.
Where was you at? What was you thinking?
Why was you with him?
Why was you on the golf cart? Yeah.
Why were you on the cart with him?
Man.
What was going on?
So literally, that was an overtime game that we played against UW for that game. It was going down. I think we went back and forth until we finally won that game in the end, last minute, on a fumble.
Yeah.
And so everybody had left. Like you see, there's not many players out here on the field with him going around the car. We up in the locker room. So we watching him on the TV screen in the locker room, live. Living the car up and down the field. So I saw it the world saw it, watching the local news, him there live. It was like Marshawn Lynch going up and down the field celebrating. And so we were all up in the locker room for the most part in there. So it was crazy.
That's funny.
But if I was down there, I would definitely would have been.
You put up right the shotgun.
Yeah. That's my guy.
Yeah. And
I was up in the locker room watching it with us like, what is this man doing? That's hilarious, man.
This guy, I mean, still one of my best friends to this day, a brother. I never, for somebody that's from there, right? You always, when you go to a different place or go to a different city, you're looking for somebody that's going to like kind of take you under their wing and show you around. And, like he opened up everything for me when I got there.
Yeah.
And now we were competitors and we were fighting for spots and playing time. But at the end of the day, we were family. And it was a beautiful thing about him. Like, and he lived a very different life. I mean, he was one of those guys that highly, highly talented, generational player, but he experienced a lot of loss. Like going to college, you know, I'd never been around somebody that had so much loss as an athlete. He would miss a lot of practices because family members or friends were passing away just in the street in the town or in Oakland. And he carried a lot. Just had the seat on his back, but he was always giving. He was always the best teammate, always find a way to even have laughter and joy and not take himself too seriously, which was what I learned from from my time with him there even in college because I was a perfectionist and I had to do everything right. And I was taking my job extremely serious from day one. Where he's just like, man, you got to loosen up. You got to be able to enjoy this thing. So that's one of the things that he taught me. But just a special human being, man, even at a young age.
Yeah. Shout out to Marshawn Lynch.
That's dope.
We love him over here, you know.
Oh, sure.
He would love this.
Yeah.
He would love this.
We love him over here.
Pull up.
Well, so all right, we in college now, you know, you fighting for a spot. You've been out there, you on the field. What was that welcome to college moment when you knew like, all right, we ain't in high school no more?
Man, when I was thrown into the lineup, even that first game, like I was balling through camp. Camp was crazy. Like we're on the backs of, so Aaron Rodgers is back and he's one of the top, maybe one of the Heisman watch list candidates. JJ Arrington is the running back at the time who was, he ended up running for 2,000 yards that season. He was the Walker candidate at the time. So we were just fighting to get some opportunities. But I thought, since I balled out, that I'm going to be playing some serious minutes. Like, I don't know how they're going to carve this thing out.
Right.
But I know I'm in the mix.
Shit, I'm getting
somehow. Something.
Figure it out.
Something. Yeah, that's for y'all to figure out.
Figure it out.
But I was waiting so that first quarter go by, that second quarter go by, third quarter, I'm just like, man, we play Air Force. And I'm like, man, why I'm not in the rotation?
Yeah.
And even in Marshawn, he was the kick returner at the time, and he was going in and out to spare. But this is old school running back where, you know, the main running back is the main running back.
Right.
It wasn't really like no third down situation. You had to have special packages coming in. So I was over there in my first game, like, man, I just want an opportunity. And I ended up getting the carry towards the end of the game and getting my first touchdown. In that first game, I was like, oh yeah, I can beat
the brakes off of Air Force.
Come on now.
We went to work.
They had 3 running backs and Aaron Rodgers get a rushing touchdown.
Everybody's going.
Oh no.
Yeah, everybody got a little piece that game. But that was really cool. And then I'll go and follow up and I would play, I want to say that next game, UW.
Yeah.
Which was the school Tyrone Willingham went to after getting let go from Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And that was the guy that was the head coach for Notre Dame.
Revenge game.
Yeah.
So definitely a sweet opportunity where I think we blocked the punt. I scooped and scored it in the end zone.
Okay.
See, come on
and
now.
then you looked at him.
I didn't even have to, man. But at the I did definitely go up and shake his hand at the end of the game.
Yeah.
To make sure that he knew I was there. Yeah.
Let him know.
You didn't think I was good enough, and I scored a touchdown on your team. On your team.
But it all worked out, man, because you just think like how everything played out for me. If I would have went to Notre Dame, Tyrone Willingham gets fired, Charlie Weiss comes in.
Yeah.
And it's a whole new regime coming in,
right,
trying to get their whole, their players onto the roster. I go to Cal. I end up going there, playing right away, playing underneath some really great coaches that end up going and coaching in the league, players that are, will be Hall of Famers at some point. I end up, Tyrone Willingham, he goes to the school, to the conference that I'm in. And then I meet my wife there, who now married over 16 years, been together over 20 years now.
Congrats on that.
Congratulations. Appreciate it. It's just like, man, you say if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. You hear me? Like, so just you think about the direction that I was on. I couldn't have written it any better. And I think for me, what I learned. Oh yeah, that's it.
There it is.
Ball out.
Scuba squad on that.
That's it, man. I mean, it wasn't nothing too special. And I'm in that same
It's a touchdown, you ask me.
You hear me?
Yeah, sink first. Sink first.
Yeah, no, that was super special, man. One of the really cool moments that stick out in my life and the journey, the ups and downs that I had to face. There's a theme of rejection and overcoming and persevering and pushing throughout the course of my life, whether it's sports or business, that it's just like, man, you just stay the course. I think for me, I got frustrated because I would see people get to the spots faster than I would get to, that I wanted to get to. What I learned over time is that it's not about speed. It's more about direction.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you stay on the right direction and the path, and you're doing the things that get there, that can get you to your final destination, it doesn't matter who gets there faster than you, right? Because them getting there faster than you doesn't disqualify you from your goal or your prize at the end of the day. So if you just keep your head down and stay focused and be singular-minded, like, I mean, anything is possible. So,
I mean, in addition to that too, I know you just said earlier, like it was like a thing, like a why. Well, the why is, I feel like now just listening to you, obviously doing some research on you and hearing some of your speeches, things of that nature, you wouldn't have the story.
Oh no,
you wouldn't have the motivation. You wouldn't even have the, just the fortitude to tell people, hey, look, no, you can't tell me what it's like because I've been there.
Yep,
I did it. I got through it. Let me show you how. I'll show you why. So like that story, is what you gain from it. And I mean, that's the story that you can't take that away from you, at all. And it's amazing hearing it. So like as soon as the book comes out, bro, come back to the pod. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming for sure.
We'll for sure get that thing signed. I gotta ask you. So I'm a Steelers fan.
Oh man, I wish I would have known that early. I would have walked over here.
Oh, man. Oh, bro. I sure picked you up.
Yeah.
I sure picked you up. But no, so we just talked about Marshawn. And, you're in the locker room with Aaron Rodgers too at the time. So what was that like? What was the energy like in the locker room with him? Words of wisdom he probably gave you? Did he know at the time that did he have that mindset that he has now? Like he knew yo, I'm about to be like that when I get to the league.
I never experienced an athlete like him when I got to Cal because he was so cerebral. He was a guy that was a player's player. He knew everybody's name. He knew everybody back. When I first got to campus and I walk up to the star quarterback and I'm outside on the field doing some, workout, he comes up to me and says, "Hey man, Justin, how you doing? Nice to meet you, man. I watched your tape, man. You're doing some amazing things. Can't wait to see you on the field." And there's like somebody that's a freshman coming in, and your star quarterback is like, he know your stats.
He knows what's going on.
He know you. He's just like, man, that's crazy. That's love. And he was like that. That was just me, but with everybody, like he wasn't too big for anybody in that locker room. And that's what made that group really special. And him as a leader special. And you could tell he was different. I remember the game that we had at USC my freshman year, and we were both under USC, and this is USC at its prime. This is Pete Carroll. Yeah. This is Snoop Dogg, Will Ferrell on the sideline.
Okay.
Reggie Bush and all of that. And we would go to that game, and I think we were both undefeated at the time of that year. And it's probably close towards the end of the year where who's going to be number one. And he throws for maybe 26 straight completions.
20, what did it say? 20, well, how many?
23 consecutive.
Yeah. Consecutive. It broke a record.
Yeah.
At the time, I was like, oh, this guy is insane.
Yeah.
And I don't think the incompletion happened until the second half.
Against that defense, too.
Against that defense.
That's an NFL defense, too.
Right.
Yeah, that was crazy. So I'm trying to think about who all was on that defense. Lofa Tatupu.
Yeah.
Darnell Bean.
Yep. Taylor Mays hadn't gotten there yet.
No. They had Sean Cody.
Yep.
They had guys.
Desi was a DN. That's the roster right there. Ooh.
There you go. Defensive line right there. Said Bear. Oh, he got a. Oh, here I got it.
Yeah, go make that bigger, bro.
I was gonna say, I got glasses on. I still
you can make that bigger, bro. There we go.
Oh, Rucker, Frosty Rucker.
Yeah,
Frosty. Yep. Cedric Ellis.
Cedric Ellis was a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had guys.
Yeah, Lawrence Jackson. It wasn't you, Desi. I was thinking of Lawrence Jackson.
Yep, Lawrence Jackson. He got drafted the same.
Mike P. That's right. Mike P. was there. Mike Patterson.
Yeah.
Keith Rivers. Yeah, Lofa.
Keith Rivers. Yes. Yeah. They had a squad from top to down, from top to bottom of the roster, and their running backs was crazy.
Oh yeah.
At the time, running backs and receivers. Dwayne Jarrett. I was covering Dwayne Jarrett because as a freshman, I'm in a special team, so I'm doing kick returns and I'm on punt team. I think I was maybe the PP on punt team, and I was in the Vice at the video. I don't know why they had me at Vice on the outside. You just showed my speed,
right?
But I was back there. I was hemming up. So Dwayne Jarrett, who's at that time, he was going to be one of the top receivers going into the draft.
Yeah.
Eventually, but he's 6'4", or 6'3", and he running. He getting out of there. I think I needed help from the other guy every single time.
Damn.
To get it. But it was a super dope roster, dope environment. And we knew at that moment, I was like, okay, this guy is.
He like
we
that.
knew he was good already, but that was just like unworldly.
Okay.